Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. We're back here again. We're back here again with the Beast Gohan ST because she's broken. She's broken, okay? Everything that we needed from her we got, and they made her like even the littlest details, the smallest details were done so well, and we're gonna talk about them. Now, one thing I don't have for SECRE Swallowtail's kit is her stats. Now, we could assume she should be at 124 or 125 speed because she seems like a Green Charlotte counter, but we'll see. We want high crit res because it's not just Lumiere in the meta. You still need to have crit res, and we'll see. But thank you, Garena, once again. W Garena in the comments for giving me this kit and allowing me to get it early. And this time we got it. Currently, I'm recording this on the 20th, and I'm releasing it the 23rd. So very good. 3 days before Lumiere comes out. Okay, so that's gonna be great. Now, as of right now, I'm considering her. Me and Ali are considering her S plus top 3. She's number 3 in the game, and she is S plus. She perfectly supports Lumiere, gives Lumiere what he needs, while supporting the team and countering the enemy teams, plural. So let's get started. Inflicts barrier immunity on all enemies for 1 turn at the start of battle. Now, this might not seem crazy, but this perfectly counters Mono Green. Now, why is that good? Well, first of all, Mono Green's the one team that people were doubting SECRE could work against. Number 2, Elf Luck, or Luck in general, is going to be a debuffer, and our guess is a blue debuffer. And what this also means is him being a blue debuffer, considering it probably is Elf Luck, would be that Mono Blue is going to come back because Raya's a shock unit, Luck's a shock unit. You put SECRE, barrier immunity, Mono Green has no chance. So this SECRE was basically to perfectly just annihilate Mono Green, okay? In every case. Mono Blue, Rainbow, no Mono Green is available, okay? Number 1. Now then, her dupes. Dupe 2. Dupe 2. LR plus 2 is when the duration of Sealing Magic Closed Sorrow ends, grants an SP plus 3 buff. Now, Closed Sorrow is an actual skill that SECRE has, which is like a healing magic, so the way they handled it, amazing. At the start of a turn, grants... Dupe 5, by the way. Oh my god. It's just so crazy. Like, how do you put this on a unit and be like, this is good. Yeah. At the start of a turn, grants all allies 20% of own max HP as a barrier for 2 turns. Basically, if Lumiere gets 1 crit, because of this, he has a built-in 40% damage reduction. 20% type advantage, 10% from his hit if it's 1 tick, 10% from SECRE's barrier. 40% damage reduction built in with this barrier extra. And how much would this barrier be? We are probably going to build her full HP. So she should be at around 250 to 300k, which means it's around a 50 to 60k HP barrier every turn, by the way. Yeah, it's crazy. It's really good, guys. Like, you can't discount this because it's an AoE barrier. Okay, it's an AoE barrier. You're going to be able to stack 2 of these for 1 turn, like, at a time. And that's going to be, like, especially if you're running Mimosa or Chaos Vanessa, it's so good. Because people target Mimosa, and this is giving her an extra, like, 100k HP, essentially. Same with Chaos Vanessa. So that's crazy. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Can we also talk about, like, yeah, so this is the dupe 2, dupe 5, right? It's good. It's very good. Okay. And we could quickly just talk about her intro being sexy. Oh, wait, I need to pull up I never do this. Or I always do it. Sorry, I always do it. This is her skill page art. And then let me get her other arts. But yeah, my second favorite skill page art. We got the alt art. Okay, also has fire. And then we've already seen it, but we have her character art. So this is character art, like on the portrait. This is her art when she uses her alt. And this is her skill page art. So fire. So fire. Now we get into the skills, and this is what puts her above the rest. Okay, so barrier immunity on an enemy. And then she gives SP plus 1 to Lumiere. or ally with the highest all attack. Okay. This is really good because you could cuck over, like, why this is good is because this is exactly what you need to counter mono green with Charlotte. Because Charlotte after turn 1 only gives a barrier to one person. You put this on them, and then they're not getting a barrier, and then you could kill. And then also giving an SP, so Lumiere is going to easily get his ult. I mean, for a skill 1, you can't really ask for more. Now, for the skill 2, bro, this is what, like, made me sure she was just so crazy. If you don't one-tap Mimosa turn 1, you don't one-tap her at all. Like, she just lives, no matter what you do, right? It's crazy. And then if you do one-tap Mimosa, well, it's because Black Divider used his ult. And if Black Divider used his ult, then Lumiere wins, essentially. Because if you don't get rid of Lumiere's barriers, Black Divider can't do shit to Lumiere. I'm just saying. Right, after turn 1, if Black Divider doesn't use his ult, GG. Because what she does is give everyone Closed Sorrow, which is the healing buff I was talking about. And when you take damage, the amount of damage you took is a barrier for 2 turns. Bro, if Black Divider doesn't kill and it does like 200k damage, that's a 200k barrier. I just have no words for that. It's crazy. But then even more than that, when Closed Sorrow ends, 50% of, I'd like to say SECRE's max HP, but the wording is a bit weird because this could also mean, it could just be a 50% heal, which is fine, right? If Mimosa just gets 50% of her own HP, that's fine. But if it's SECRE's, it could be better for some units, like for example Lumiere, because that's a full heal, if it's off of SECRE's max HP. But if it's off of Lumiere's, then it's a bit worse. But then, for example, if you give the 50% of Mimosa's HP, then that's really good. So yeah, this is an amazing, amazing buff. And then she gives barrier immunity removal. So that's what I mean. It's because she gives the barrier immunity here, right? Here. She gives barrier immunity to all enemies, but then SECRE is going to be quicker than Lumiere, so then she could remove it, right? She could remove the barrier immunity. So that's huge. Okay? Now, what we also have to consider is this skill 1. It kind of does hurt Lumiere, but it doesn't remove current barriers. So yes, you use this, but then SECRE is able, your SECRE is able to remove the enemy's SECRE skill 1 barrier immunity. So I want to make sure that's understood. Now we're going to put the music a bit louder, put it a bit lower in OBS. All right, there we go. All right, so now the ult. Exactly what I thought it was going to be. I said in my speculation video that I made 2 speculation videos. They both didn't come out because the first time we got extra info that SECRE was blue and had barrier immunity from the video. And the second time, well, we got SECRE's kit because my SECRE speculation was supposed to come out the 20th. And yeah, we're getting her kit the 23rd. So, you know, maybe I'm going to release that video because it still has relevant info. But we'll see. So it's so crazy. She gives total silence to an enemy for 2 turns. Nice. Also, am I crazy? I mean, I didn't really talk about it, but yeah. So you're able to get this SP buff every 2 turns, essentially, or 3. So you're getting an extra 3 SP, which means like every 3 turns you should be ulting. So I just wanted to say that, yeah. So total silence. Guys, why is this crazy? Because you could pair her with Chaos Vanessa. And what does that mean? Oh, does she not have her kit? Oh, she does. So Chaos Vanessa applies total silence. Now the oh fuck. So she applies total silence. Okay, we understood that at the beginning of the battle. Now what we also understand, Yuno blocks total silence removal once per battle. So Chaos Vanessa, her silence gets removed on Yuno. And then SECRE silences Yuno. So Yuno can't ult after the first turn if you put Chaos Vanessa with SECRE. It's so crazy, man. You could guarantee put the total silence on Yuno, so the biggest problem that Lumiere has is gone. And then you could just put this on anyone, which is just crazy in general. It's good against Fuego. It's good against Fuego's team. It's good against Black Divider's team. Because this also works against Vanessa, right? This works against green Vanessa. Obviously, she could have a silence removal skill page, but for that small chance, I would take it, right? So, yeah, very good. Now, this is what confirms to me that mono blue is coming back, because you know blue Raya works off of counterattack. So this sure it's good for Lumiere because it could give Lumiere extra barriers technically. Oh, we want crit rate on Lumiere now, because if he's countering, then that means he's able to have extra chances to get the barriers and extra damage reduction. Yeah, you're gonna probably want extra. That kind of sucks. We'll see though. But I just find it crazy because that counterattack, sure, it's good for Lumi, extra damage, cool. But it's really good for Raya because of that counterattack. So blue Raya, like to me, this screams mono blue unit. Being able to give counterattack while silencing, and then defense pen. So Lumiere, I mean, this is crazy. Why? Because people are going to start reverting a bit back to defense on one of the substats, and then you just get rit of it, right? 30% of it. So one of the best ults in the game. Like, in terms of what it does and the context of being able to ult so quick, she's like Red Yuno 2.0 in a different way. Now, this is just fuck the haters, okay? People were hating and like being like, oh, Lumiere gonna be hurt by silence. He won't be able to do nothing about it. And I'm like, by the way, SECRE is made for Lumiere, and they weren't listening. Well, here you go. She removes silence and total silence, but from both her and the partner, which is usually for now going to be Lumiere. Guys, this is so crazy because you could also use this on Lumiere if SECRE silence, right? Like, it goes both ways. I mean, it's crazy, man. This is a really good ability. And it also does hurt Chaos Vanessa, but remember, Chaos Vanessa still is going to be busted because, like, this is only 2 units. Chaos Vanessa is still silencing the others. And also, she's able to do so much stuff like damage lower, mobility lower. So it's like you have a lot of stuff to do with Chaos Vanessa. And obviously, Chaos Vanessa works against Spirit type, you know, because of SECRE still putting an extra total silence afterwards. So yeah, her being blue was definitely meant to be used with Chaos Vanessa, in my opinion. Like, Chaos Vanessa was brought up easily to top 10 status because of SECRE being blue. It's insane. It's really insane what they did. So yeah, props to them for this combo. It makes sense because we didn't see a buff on the combo in the video, and we get why now. And then they're like, why not give her more? Bro, 30% damage reduction for 2 turns. This puts Lumiere, like, with just when it gets to SECRE's turn and she uses this, it puts Lumiere to 60% damage reduction without any other barriers from himself. So he's going to have 60% damage reduction with just this. She gives a barrier, 10%, 30% damage reduction. Lumiere's 20% damage reduction built in because of type advantage. 60%. And then when closed sorrow ends, well, you're getting more, right? So, and that doesn't even count if he attacks, right? So we could be up to like 80, 90% at a time. I mean, fuck. It's crazy good. And then, yeah, no. It's too good. It is. They cooked. This is AoE, which why this is really good is because, remember, she gives barriers through this to everyone. She has AoE barriers, and she also heals. So this damage reduction does help. Now, her passive is if a barrier is granted itself, there's a 25% chance to get granted an extra SP plus 1 buff, and then up to 100% chance, right? That's insane, because Lumiere's combo also gives a barrier. So, remember, you use this to remove silence, and then SECRE... Oh, SECRE... It doesn't matter. We know it's 100%. Then SECRE gets an extra SP. I mean, the design is flawless in my eyes. And, bro, she's just giving herself 2 SP every turn. Because if she's giving herself a barrier, a max dupe every turn, then that means an extra SP every turn. And then if she gets hit, well, then that's an extra SP. So if she's getting hit a lot, she could get her ult every 2 turns. Well, when Close Sorrow ends, right? The minute Close Sorrow ends, she should get her ult. Because, like, for example, turn 1, you get 2 SP. Okay. Turn 2, you get 2 SP. You're at 4. Then turn 3, Close Sorrow ends. You get an extra 3 SP, and then you get your last SP from the barrier and from your turn. So the barrier 2 SP, close sorrow 3, that's 5. Then 3 turns, you get 3 SP. So that's a total of 8. Fuck, man. They made her good. So she's good with mono blue in the future, especially with luck. You're going to be SP minusing the enemies. You're going to get a lot of SP for herself. Everyone gets barriers. Very good for Raya. So he could stay above 30% because you're probably going to run a defender. Maybe. We'll see. Also, if you... Oh my god. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. I can't wait for mono blue whenever they decide to release luck. That's going to be insane. But yeah. They cooked. Okay, this ult is really good, right? Like, let's just look at the top 10 right now. Okay, this is the top 10 that we're guessing. And Chaos Vanessa, going to be really good with SECRE. Now, what SECRE does is also hurt these two. But you can put the silent skill page. The problem with it is that turn 1, the best skill page to have is Summer Charmy. So we'll have to see. Now, SECRE is going to be great against Fuego. Going to be great against Dorothy, Mario. And then does cuck Vanessa a bit, but not a crazy amount. It's just Vanessa isn't going to be used on mono green because mono green is going to kind of suck, right? And then more than that, Black Divider is hurt by SECRE too because Black Divider, like, can't really do shit. If SECRE is 125 speed, then yeah, no, because SECRE is going to give everyone damage reduction. So if Asta uses his ult, he might not kill anymore in some cases. Not all. And if he doesn't kill and SECRE uses her skill too, well, that person who he tried to hit gets a barrier equal to as much damage as he did. So Black Divider's hurt kind of tremendously. And then, I mean, is there much more to say? Like, Veto's kind of GG too a bit because Lumiere has defense pen. So defense pen is really good for that. I mean, SECRE just works magnificently. We're going to see the resurgence of Blue Raya, guys. I'm so happy. They did really good with their kit. Thank you, Garena, by the way. Just big thank you. SECRE Swallowtail is here. And also, I just realized she has her E is an accent aigu, which is a French E for like an A sound. It's because there's there's like, yeah, it's a bit different, but like A, right? SECRE, it's French. And I realized Lumiere is also French. So they're French, bro. They're fucking France. Like, this was when the Clover Kingdom was fucking French, man. Could you imagine? That's disgusting, by the way. Oh my god. Anyway. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. This was SECRE Swallowtail. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you, Garena. Bye-bye.